We would like to know your name.
I'm Shiromni Jayawarden,
Okay, and the designation.
Director Weather Forecasting.
Okay. So I would like to know what is the technological advancement the meteorological department here currently?
Yeah, first thing is like to forecast weather, we need to know about the present status of the atmosphere. So usually we get this present status of the atmosphere from the observations. So one thing, if we compare last couple of years, so we have expanded our observation network, and then we have access to the latest satellite technologies. And then other thing is the numerical weather prediction. Numerical weather prediction is we try to represent the atmosphere in computer model, and so it's not the Department of Meteorology Sri Lanka, if we consider the whole world. So with the advancement of the computer resources and those kind of things, now we have better access to the numerical weather prediction models, and the predictions also has improved a lot.
Okay. Are you satisfied with that?
Not satisfied because still if we compare like last during this decade there's a tremendous improvement, and but we cannot, I'm not satisfied actually, because we need more, especially Sri Lanka is located closer to equator and our atmosphere is very dynamic, always changing, and still models cannot capture those short-term changes. And other disadvantages, like Sri Lanka is surrounded by the ocean, and there are not direct observations, not the data density is very sparse, and so those are disadvantages. But if we compare last 10 years, so there's an improvement.
Do you believe that climate change is challenging for this
Yeah,
prediction?
it's definitely yes. Because with the climate change, we experience a lot of extreme weather events, and not only country like Sri Lanka, even the well-developed countries also facing difficulty in predicting extreme events. Especially if we consider the last couple of years, we found that even in Western Europe, where they have very sophisticated early warning systems, access to very high resolution models, still even though they predicted it will not reach to the last mile, sometimes they are not prepared for this type of extreme events. So like in July 2021, there was a flood in Western Europe, in Germany, which killed nearly 200 people from the flood in year 2021. So they also cannot face this type of extreme event. We are not prepared, and our early warning system also not adequate.
Okay. Can you suggest some measures to improve this early warning system?
Yeah, first thing is we need to enhance our observation network, especially like if we have more observation network, we can get better idea about the atmosphere. So the network need to be enhanced, and we have to access for the latest technologies. Other thing is like in Sri Lanka, usually that weather and meteorology part is not, there's no degrees or anything in Sri Lanka. So we have to go abroad and learn this meteorology and those kind of things. And there's not very good collaboration between universities and there's, if we in human resources, we don't have experts in this field in universities also.
In the climate change?
Not in climate change, in meteorology.
Oh, meteorology.
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that we are not going to link with foreign organization? Are there any gaps or like?
Yeah, actually, World Meteorological Organization, there's a good network because they have like global observing network. We have through their network we can get access to the satellite data, but still these are not direct observations. Like what you can see from our enclosure, these are direct observations. So you can measure the temperature of the air. But if we convert the satellite data into some weather parameters, they are not directly measuring those things. You have to convert the radiation captured by the satellite into parameter like water vapor, pressure, temperature, or anything like that. When we convert that, there can be errors. So it's not direct observation. We have to rely on a lot of like indirect observation. In observation network, there are a lot of gaps. We are trying to go for alternative measures, but still these are not direct observation, because there should be a lot of research and those kind of things to do. And regarding like in weather and climate systems, we have a lot of like time scales and spatial scales. Like thunderstorms are like very short term and smaller scale. Cyclones are like it can remain there for 7 days and can cover like 1,000 kilometers. And we have like planetary scale, which covers more than 1,000 kilometers, like monsoon, El Nino, La Nina, and these different scales of weathers and climate systems happening same time and interacting with each other. So we have to go do a lot of research to see that how these things will impact our weather and impact our extreme events, and how it will create that this flooding and droughts, and how it will affect the people.
Do we have proper fundings for these research things, or else should we have?
No, I think the problem is like if we consider developed countries like US, Japan, so there are a lot of like meteorology. They teach in universities, and there are research groups. So they are doing a lot of research to convert satellite data into meteorological parameters and visualization of those things, and so there are a lot of collaboration. But in Sri Lanka, this subject is not available in our curriculum, and there's not very good link between universities and
Meteorological department.
yes.
So okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.